Alright, hey guys, good to see you. We're back. Oh yes. We're gonna attempt to finish today. We'll see. We will see. We got a bit of work to do. The cinema is, at least it's laid out, so we kind of already, we don't gotta rework rooms or anything like that. It's more so just designing it and, setting up the chair platforms. Also, I thought about the back behind the bowling spot. That's kind of what I meant when I said back of house. It's behind the emerald lanes down there. I was thinking about doing something, but for anyone who wasn't here last episode, I guess let's do a miniature walkthrough of what we've done. All my lights are literally right here. Yes, okay. I have to remember where I put all the light switches and stuff at, but essentially, guys, we fixed the bottom, so the sign makes sense coming in. You got cinema, Nemo's arcade, Nemo's bar and the arcade, all upstairs. We did all this a few stream-ish ago. We go up the steps. We did add lights and things like that. Nemo's bar right here, coming in. A little lounge spot where you can chill and have a drink or wait for your movie to start, right? Little seat spot as well here in the tower. Here is the bar. I think it looks pretty sweet if you ask me. We got the setup behind the bar, all that. We got some photos, some seats. TVs, of course. You gotta have TVs. This is the owner-manager guy. We did make his office. I will show you that in a minute. Here is the all-around room up here. Arcade section. We did decide to add a little stage for a band, the Shamrocks. Amply named. See the other way into the bar, too, from this. And then we also added billiard tables. Those are set up. All the arcade machines go into the back. All that's done. Air hockey section. We really don't have any other machines except those, so we just gotta go with it. Here's the rest of this. Some seats. Manager's spot. Just kind of a fairly simple entrance, but his room is kind of crazy. We got a plant feature wall here. Hey, Pixie. Thank you for the like, by the way. A hidden safe behind the croc. From this way, seating. And then from this way, light up shelf. Oh, yes. I think I gave the employee room their own light, so let's just shut this off for right now. And the back here is the employees' break room here. Okay, I guess I didn't give them... Where is this connected to? Oh, I didn't make it all on one. You know, it's fine. Here's the break room, you guys. Nothing too crazy. Simple spot for the employees to come in and chill and have some lunch. We also added some life in here, giving some trash can vibe. Pallet vibe with stuff, because this is going to be like a thing that you can move everything up on. A conveyor belt, elevator, lift. I know we need to paint this stuff. This was a part of the back of house stuff I was talking about. And then, of course, down by the bowling alley stuff. So I'm actually just... Let's do this real quick. I wasn't really going to plan anything too fancy back here. Except just the basic fixed stuff, you know. Pretty sure none of this matters if I paint up there. Oh, paint. Oh, no, just grip it. Hey, Ills. It's all good. It's all good if you fall asleep. It's okay. Like The Office, thank you. I think it came out really good. I'm glad we gave him a little plant feature wall as well. I say it's pretty awesome. I've done that before in other builds similar to that, or like a really big, long terrarium thingy. Whatever you want to call it. We kind of made something like that in the summer house. Gotta fill all this stuff in real quick. Yes, JR.
You know that blue spider plant? Dean bit the top off of it.
He did.
So I thought it was dying, but it was the woody part was exposed. I was like, what happened to all the top growth? And I saw it next to it. Dean literally, it's still alive. Like all the side parts are good.
Oh no.
You know how out front someone damaged the one bushes and took the top parts off? Dean effectively did that to our bush.
Okay. Well,
so we just have to watch him.
How about... Well,
I think it's because I used the fish emulsion to fertilize it.
Well, how about this? That leftover tomato cage, put it like backwards over that until it gets a little bigger. You know what I mean? Like put it on there so it might actually stop them from touching it, I guess.
Yeah, we just gotta be vigilant.
I know the problem is we, well, you know what he does. He sneaks around. Mr. Sneaky. Also, thank you for the like, Else. Dude Sneaky eating the brand new plants we just got, you guys. I mean, hopefully there's nothing bad about that particular plant.
He just bit off the top.
No, I meant, like, should we look it up? Is there something, like, bad if he eats that plant?
I don't think he ingested it. I mean, he's fine. He would have done that last night.
Okay.
He was over there last night looking around. He didn't see him. I didn't realize he was damaging.
Okay. Yeah, we'll watch him. Hey, DJ. How are you today? It's so trippy that this is like this. Alright. At least that's fixed and painted. But let's start down here. I'm gonna see if I can make, oh, I should have kept that paint, I guess. We're gonna try to do, a ball retrieval. I don't think I'm actually gonna break through the wall. We're gonna make, like, I don't know, like a surround for it. And then I think, even though we didn't get to use them for the gutters, I think I'm gonna grab the other piece and make, like, a ball return and see if I can't stick a couple of the bowling balls in it to, look like, I don't know, a conveyor belt of some kind, or that it returns the ball back to the player, right? Did I leave this open the whole time? Someone could have robbed us. Would have been a real-life Scooby-Doo mystery for sure. And then these. Actually, let's just turn these on so we can see back here. I figured we would do this, and then once we kind of get this situated, we'll do the cinema. And, I guess that'll be the episode, because that'll be everything for this building. Done. Let's close that. Alright, I'm thinking very simple. We'll make like a little thing with some buttons or something. Third life. Thank you, DJ. Doing good. That's good to hear. Are you, I didn't see if you did. Did you stream yesterday? Let's make like a lip like this. Because I think you can only, no, we had to make it 3. Because it can only, that little scoop thing can only go out to 2 or something like that. It wouldn't let me make it smaller. Tired yesterday? Gotcha. We'll do something like this. Maybe we'll make some screens up here as well. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta take a rest day, you know? I don't know what the best way is to cap this off or do what we want to do with it, but I have a feeling it's not gonna let me put a bowling ball in here, but it's the thought that counts, right? We'll have to use our imaginations for this. Oh, excuse me. Actually, let's make this in a little more. So I'm gonna make like a little square, like that's where the hole's at. Then we'll make some kind of a little border thing or something to keep the ball in or something. One more. And maybe we can arch this as well. Let me, we'll paint the inside of this black as well. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's maybe do that now. Let's paint it real quick. I'm sure I have black paint upstairs, but we're not gonna mess with that too much. Alright, then we're gonna paint this. Like I said, it's gotta look like an abyss. Like, you can't tell if something is, going in and out of there or not. Just looks like a hole. It's exactly what we want. And then, build the rest of this. Can we do something like this so at least it looks like a corner? I suppose we could do that. Hold on. We gotta keep messing with stuff here. I said it's not quite... Oh, you know what? I have a better idea. If we're gonna do this, let's expand the platform out to, like, be the catch, right? And then it'll still have, like, a space where the ball could ideally travel. Like this. And I might actually make the lip go all the way across, maybe. Grab this guy. There, then the ball could, like, we could sit a couple balls right here and then have it go. Although we should maybe do multiple holes, right? We need 5. Actually, let's readjust that. I figured this would be a build as we go kind of deal, but... I don't even really know where all the stuff is going to be, as long as I can fit what I need to fit here. We might as well just do this too, because we're going to have to add it. And right here. Okay, let's make 5 more holes here. Where's the kind of middle of this? Three. And then right here or something. Are they exactly lined up with the bowling things? Maybe? Probably not, though. But we'll never know. Make the abyss. Let me go back to stretching out the stuff again. 4 likes, thank you guys. Alright. This. And this. And then this. Hey, Wade. How are you today? Oh, and then I forgot to mention, how did your Windows and other stuff install go? Hopefully okay. Okay. And then do we want to do... I think we just do enclosure for the whole thing. Five likes, thank you guys. Alright, like this. And actually, just to complete the machine, let's just continue this right here, just so aesthetically it looks nice, and then we can... I'm still gonna, like, make a top for this, like a partial top to cover all this, or at least some of it, and it will make it look like a desk or something, have a few computers and monitors up here so someone can actually be controlling back here, right? Like, maybe we even set up, like, a small little desk or something. And maybe he acts like the guy that checks in receiving as well. Dude's got, like, multitask job he's got going on. There. I think that looks good. It really sucks that I can't taper that, but what else can we do? Doing well. Half of the windows and 2 doors are installed, but not finished. Gotcha. Are they finishing that soon, or is it more like they gotta come back later to take care of it? Alright, let's get some gray. I think gray's a good color for this, the ball retrieval thing, and we'll do... Actually, maybe we do metal. Because I don't think I like the actual chrome stuff, so let's just do something like this. And something else I did just think about, just so that there's no space, I will try to connect the problem is, well, I guess we could try to use the ply board, but I'm not sure if that's going to be thin enough. I suppose we could lift these up a little bit, too. We got a lot to mess with today. Oh, at work today. Gotcha. We did quite a bit of yard stuff. JO's going to have a video for the gardening channel up. Well, I'm hoping I can get it up later today. We bought some new plants. We cleared out a debris pile. A lot of stuff done. Weeded it, at least the main part of the yard. Yeah, and that's kind of, like, the main thing. So, Ills, if you go back to our... It's called... I'll type it here, actually. Actually, I think I can just link it. Hold on. Hold on. Give me but a moment here. Alright. We go down here. Oh boy, don't do that. No! Stay on that. So finicky. Okay, hold on, I'm back. Alright, there you go, Ilse. It's gardening with Jawa. I was gonna say, it's on, like, if you go to, like, our actual channel, the page itself, it's at the very bottom with affiliated, channels, but there it is right there. And, he doesn't post a lot. He tries to get as much as he can in when he does the stuff. He's kind of busy with work stuff. He was able to kind of get quite a lot of things done the past few days, but... Well, actually, over the past couple weeks before the stuff hit the fan, but... Yeah, there it is. You can go check it out, and you can see the dogs and stuff like that, too, because they're on there. Roaming around in the videos and such. Yeah, wait, it's really nice. I'm glad we're kind of getting the yard cleaned up a little bit, you know? I want to see what it's like if I lift this. Oh, it just does that? I mean, actually. It's a shame we could actually, if we enclose this, could I connect the other part and make it like an actual hole? Let's try that, actually. I'm into gardening and building my own garden, so it's always fun to see other people garden. Yeah, we mainly have fruit trees. We don't have any type of veggies like in an actual... We have grow beds, but there's like smaller trees in the grow beds. At some point in time, we would like to be able to get... we would actually really like to be able to get the other beds done for the veggies. Just haven't gotten there yet. Let's try like this. I was going to say if we did the partial, but maybe we should keep the other ones... Well, no, let's see if we enclose this. Hold on. I'm going to be shooting myself in the foot here because I'm going to have to find a way to paint all that. Should maybe add some other lights in here too. We'll get there. It's all an experiment. I want to see if it lets me do what I think it's going to let me do. The thing is, I might have to do this in segments. Yeah, okay, never mind. Hold on. Let's rework this here. One segment at a time, and then we can enclose the rest when we're done. And I also gotta paint. We gotta paint the underneath part of this before we get too far. Okay, let's try that again. But Jay was really knowledgeable about fertilizing and all kinds of stuff. Like he does all the research. He's tried out all kinds of stuff, and he's just really good at it. Oh, there we go. Got like a little ball thing here. Maybe we just do something like this, I guess. It's so nice that it's actually clipping into that. I was kind of expecting it to not do that. Fortunately, I would copy and paste, but they're not all the same size, so... do individually here. Okay, if we do that... There, then at least it's like a hole. Let's cover it real quick. Oh. I suppose we could stretch this as well. Let me see. Well, we might want to. Only because, otherwise I gotta figure out how to, I mean, the bowling ball would fit down there. Do we care that it looks like that? I mean, it don't really matter. It's gonna be a lot easier than trying to, well, than trying to get all those little tiny spaces. I know it's gonna eventually be covered, but it's gonna bother me if we don't. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, even with these lights on, it's like crazy dark in here. Okay, do that. Lots of imagination here, guys. Lots and lots of imagination going on. Although I think I maybe brought that one down too low, but let me recheck again. Oh, grab this. And this one. You know, I'm not even mad. I think we keep it. This is gonna be that. I think we obviously make the top part the color of our stuff we've got. Steal this. We'll decorate the top green. And I guess we could just do white for the other part. 6 likes, thank you guys. It'd be a very simplistic thing, as I build so much more to it here. Let's do this. And then it feels like you can't really tell. That's like incomplete, kind of. If they have this, they need to have a way for you to curve the brick, I think, personally. Just got really dark in real life, like my room right now that I'm in. It's really cloudy and rainy today. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We need to do that like a little thing at a time there. Okay. Just realized we gotta do the inside of this. And the inside of this. Thank goodness that's all one piece. Yes. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna get this to be green. And then we'll do white for this part and the desk piece that comes out. And then this will be green up here. And we'll name it like Bolatron or something. I don't know. Something like that. I meant to leave that not green, but it's fine. Or maybe we'll do a tip to Fallout. We'll call it like the bowling boy or bowl boy or something. I don't know. Okay. This is there. Let's finish surfacing this stuff. So like I said, I think this is a good spot to put that there. I don't know how we're going to cover it with the desk part. We're just going to do this anyway. We'll make this part gray, and then we'll make the top white. That way, if anything peeks through, it kind of matches. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like super bright there. Just this part. I can't believe I'm doing that. Stop it. Did I accidentally do it for this too? Just this one. Okay. I know there's kind of like an overlip here, but let's maybe add the balls in here real quick. I think that's actually, it is under this, right? There we go. It's like a hobby item. Let's make this a different color. Oh, see, that would be so sick if they let me put that there, but we can't. We don't get that luxury. But I just want to leave like a few in here so it looks like, you know, the system's doing its job and sending stuff back. How does it do it? I mean, I don't know, but it does by way of magic. That was the deal this dude made when he had this system created. Then maybe we put some like partially going into the hole, like it's returning some. Let's make a big one. And let's make this... We'll make it blue. So like we have one already kind of returning. There's some ball there. And then we'll put a ball like in here. There. Ball retrieval system, well, kind of there. Maybe I'll just make this like this. I was considering finishing this like that. Yeah, maybe I will. Let's just finish this like this. It'll look fine. I'm going up the stairs. And then we can surface it, because see, look, it looks like it's taken everything where it's supposed to go. Looks nice and finished in there. Maybe we can add some lights down there, too, if we can reach it. Alright, top part's gonna be green. We're gonna make... This is probably better anyway, because, if we had done any of the other ones, minus the board, we wouldn't be able to put stuff on this. We'll name the machine. After I stop, putting things where they shouldn't be here. Okay, for real. Stop it. There. Should we call it the Bolatron or Bolomatic? Actually, we could do that too. We could do the big old letters. Why not? Because I think I'll just put monitors here. And buttons and lights and stuff. This size should do. Let's consider the middle this. I'm using it to kind of engage this. We could scoot this over a little more. Then we can put the omatic part at the end of it to make it center and then add buttons and screens under this. So let's scoot this over a little bit more. Get our other guy too. Which actually I might just copy and paste from my other stuff. It's just easier. Instead of having to make one all the time. Way easier just to steal this. Otherwise, we gotta paint all 4 sides every time. We'll have to readjust it ourselves because it's dumb. Wait, what? That's so weird. Okay. Putting all my stuff sideways. Actually, should we do Bolomatron? I feel like it's apt. Let's do it. Not affiliated with Disney, with Tron at the end of it. Bolomatron. Perfect. Nice. Let's add light something to this. Maybe the weird funky bulb guys. How many is that? 6? We'll do 5 instead. It's obviously not even. It's fine. Let's readjust. We could also make these like different colors too. Nice. Alright. We'll do every other light as something funky. So like it's giving purple here. We're gonna have to turn these way down though, because it's gonna be hella bright. Alright, and then we gotta change this one. Let's do green. Once again, like this or something. Hopefully I did that right. And let's just connect it all to the same switch. Can't even tell the color difference, but there it is, Bolomatron. Keyboards and other stuff. Abundance. Alright. Maybe a miniature desk back here. Oh, I just realized we kind of have some OG windows here. Let's just seal this up so that I can put a desk right here. Were there windows on the other side like that? Or did we seal that up? I think we sealed it. Just sold that. Okay. There we go. All this looks fine. Let's do... I mean, it can't be like a crazy desk. And maybe we just put some type of little chairs in between here. Stools or something. That works too. Alright, his desk cannot be huge. It's gotta be a decent size. Maybe like this one? This can work, because then I feel like you could... Let's do this over. I think this will open no matter what. And there's still space to bring in receiving and send it up. Okay, let's do that. Let's give him a decent chair. His own computer here, too. And then we'll finish putting the other stuff there. Should really put a phone down here, too. It's up here, right? Because you know they def call. And the people, like, delivering will call you and say, where do I go? What street am I on to deliver shit? You know that that's what's gonna happen. I love how they added the beams here. It makes it feel a little more real that it's connected to something. A lot of times they always put the garage, but don't put some kind of a... something that it's attached to. Alright, let's give him some papers and things on his desk. Absolutely a spilled receiving slip. There's always one. Can I put stuff in here? Oh, I can, dude. Okay. I didn't even know. Can I put this in here? The highlighter? Oh, man. Okay. Scissors. Gotta have some scissors. Can I put it in there? Nice. Alright, and then just... this stuff. I love how they are actually really stacked on top of each other. You see that? Alright, receiving desk, a chair. Dude was about to stand the whole shift. Gotta be green like the rest of the place. There we go. Alright. Receiving desk. Let's set up computers along this. I wonder if we could get away with suspending these. Could we do that? It'll let me? Oh, man. Okay. How high can I put this? Actually, we can just put it right here. What am I saying? We'll put one for each of these because it's, like, in control of each of the bowling lanes, right? I'll give them each their own individual keyboard. I should really put some fire alarms back here. Prime place for a fire, right? Alright. That way in case something goes wrong. The dude's back here to make it all happen. I know this probably isn't really how an actual bowling thing's set up. I'm sure there's other stuff going on that, you know. You know what? I'm going to give the bowling guy a similar desk. So we'll have two different workers back here. One's in receiving and one does this. And what's really cool, we'll add like a danger, like a red light thing or something. That way you know, like, something bad is happening. Like one of the balls gets stuck or something. In fact, let's do that right now. Ooh, and we'll make a sign. We'll make a sign for it too. This one just screams red alert. We can make it as bright as humanly possible. Alert, we'll do that. We'll do this one. We'll do like a red, yellow, green one. And we'll make signs that say alert, something and something, maybe. But we're only going to connect this one. Well, I guess that was the opposite way. My bad. Like this. Actually, maybe we just give someone flat monitors for once. I'm sure there's people out there that just have it like this, right? Without the curve. This guy has the absolute most stressful job of the whole place. Actually, what would it look like if I did attach all these? You can't even tell. Let's unattach these. I don't think I can unattach them from there. I think we just gotta tell it not to happen there. Or not. Maybe we only have just an alert. No, this guy... as flat as possible. Let's make it alarming. Makes the job extra stressful. Perfect. I just wish this looked crazier. How come it doesn't seem like it's as bright as it could be? Well, actually, I do know how we could fix that. Probably had to build like a small box around it, which is fine, I guess. Let's maybe move this real quick. Screw this down a little bit too. It's gotta be in the middle. That way it looks brighter. And then we paint it black in there. Of course I don't have black paint anymore. Paint back here too. Oh, I forgot it's not gonna be like that. Ah, darn you. Okay. That's not gonna quite work. Let's do, it's because I did it right in the middle of that one, huh? You know, we'll just paint the interior of the box. It's not like a bad deal that it's like that. I really wish I could do partial, but nope. Oh, or maybe not. What is this going on? It's like it does part of it. Nope. No, we'll just keep it plain. The box itself will look plenty dark enough. We did this. I just want it to look redder. I don't know if that did much. It still looks pretty chill in here. Probably because of how bright this is, huh? Can I turn this down a little bit? Make it a little more spooky back here. Maybe the safety first days since last accident sign. Do they have that? Do they have that already in the pre-made stuff? Because yeah, we could actually do that too. Or just make one. The problem is I don't know if I mean it should work. We need to keep this. I keep erasing them. Selling them, I mean. Okay, safety first for days. Okay. Probably more under here. Ooh, yeah. I didn't even know they had this one. Dude, okay, perfect. Thank you. And then let's just put, oh, excuse me. Your text here? Right. What if I want to edit, though? Do I need to do it in there? I need to do it in there, huh? No, it won't let me type in here. Are you supposed to be able to, type in this? It said hold E to edit? Oh, down there. I see. Thank you. Let's do 3 days. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. I have to see what this looks like with it in there. 3 days. He just does his best. He could very well be missing a finger or two, you know? He should also have some paperwork on his desk, I think. Not a lot, just a couple. And I guess a trash can for these guys. We'll just do the basket. Make it too crazy here. The receiving guy definitely needs one, because there's a lot of trash in receiving. Too bad they don't give you a pallet jack. That'd be cool. Alright, I think we got a back office, and we've got a little setup going on here. I'm gonna say the back of house is done. I just wanted a little something to kind of show like oh, hey, you go back here. There's obviously a machine that takes back, you know, the balls and redistributes them and sends them back and stuff like that. We just gotta use our imagination that that's where they go and all that jazz, alright? And since these are all connected, do we want to... I guess it doesn't really matter if we keep this on if we're gonna be up in the cinema area. Don't let me forget those are, on. I wish we could add smear marks on the sign. Like, it had to be erased a lot. Yeah. I would love to have actual messes in here. Even, like, leaf piles, right? I'd love to be able to, like, if you have these really nice elms, see how they have the leaf debris there on the edge of the brick? I want access to that template, because even just having some, like, around the tree and just so it looks like the tree actually, like, you know, left leaves and stuff behind. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, let's see. I can't tell if it's supposed to be morning or nighttime. I think it's morning. Let's set up the cinema. So I was thinking about putting the cinema sign right here. Since we can't get rid of this because of the roof line. And luckily our text is already white, so let's just pick this one. And then we'll add an arrow or something fun, put right there. Scoot it over just a little bit. But even, like, Pixie, like, when you first come into some of the builds, I love that they have, like, sometimes, like, they have, like, the wall that has plaster and stuff missing. Like, I'd like to have that template, too. I had thought they added it. When I went back to look, they didn't have it. At least not that I saw. Let's do like this one. We'll make it a little more classy up here. 3 should be plenty. Let's attach. I might make the cinema on the tower one. Let's actually turn the lights on real quick. Yeah, the damage option, exactly. That's exactly what how I feel. I feel like they should. Because, you know, I would have loved to have had that option and stuff for when we did our Fallout house. I did, like, a Fallout-themed house. And I felt as if we, you know, could have done a lot more, but you're kind of limited to what you can do. Like, you can't do damaged furniture and stuff like that, and I think I'd add another element to stuff. Okay, cinema. Let's go in here. We need to decide our placement of stuff. Definitely think we need a ticket thing. Popcorn concession stand here. Actually, we could also sell tickets here, too. Maybe we do tickets and then do a wraparound counter, like one with the popcorn machines, and maybe we make little soda machines. Okay, I don't think I'll need these, because I'm going to do carpet inside the theater. These are the boards, right? The roof is already this. So let's maybe paint the wall a different color here. I think House Flipper 1 had Apocalypse DLC, so hopefully we'll get one for House Flipper 2. Yeah, that would be sick. That would be really nice to have. A little extra pizzazz for stuff if we want to, you know? Put the bed out here. There's not really much else I'm going to do here for that. Okay. We did... Yeah, we did this green. I think our thought was we were just going to paint the rest of this green, but we could just do the front face like that. And then decide on maybe like a cool wallpaper right here. And for our other stuff. Which one, though? The lines would actually look nice, too. I will say, this feels movie theater vibes to me. The squigglies here. Or maybe this one. I just don't want it to be too busy. That's why I was thinking if we did... the lines, the squigglies aren't too crazy. We could also just do the speckled wallpaper, too. Let's test out a few examples here. So if we did this... I used the squiggly lines one before in black and magenta as carpet in an arcade. Oh, yeah, that would look really cool too. Yeah, it just feels arcadey. It feels like it needs to be in an entertainment spot. I don't know, like a design you'd find on the side of like a paper cup in like a pizza parlor or something else. You know what I mean? Just goes with the vibe. If we were to... Is this already the... How big can these things get? And do they look weird? Some of the... When you blow up the size on the wallpaper, it makes it kind of fuzzy looking. I think I need this to be reversed. I think I need this to be the gray again. And let's do the black and the green. Just want to see what that looks like. That way it still kind of pays homage to the green, but we're not doing everything green. See what this looks like. And plus with the black, it might, it'll tie in with our other colors too. I might be painting that black. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. I gotta see what this all looks like here. Ooh, I just realized. No, there's nothing over here. I think we're good. We have to be careful how we're placing the paper here so it doesn't seep through the other side. I don't know, what do we think about the Fruity Pebbles? This kind of reminds me of like a design on like the Fruity Pebbles box or something. Okay, now right here I think it does show through, so let's just nice and easy now. The edge here. This beam is going to be black, and I'm going to put lights up under here. Well, or maybe I'll hang up lights. It's supposed to kind of be a little on the darker side up here, like you're going into the theater. Maybe just have a small light above each one with the number of the theater. Did I sell those panels? I think I did. I need this. We've just been doing... Let's not do shiny this time. Let's do matte. And let's do this. The biggest size it can be. Yeah, just something like that. Don't run out. Almost made it. I need to save here. We're going too fast for its britches here. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the Fruity Pebbles. I think we keep them. Just enough funk, but not too much. And we will... Should we do this in green and then do the Fruity Pebbles for the rest? We could wrap the Fruity Pebbles on this side, too. Let's see what this looks like. We still gotta put lights in here, too. Maybe we do green and green. And then we'll set up the concession stand and do all the other stuff here. That way the wraparound matches what we're doing. Now, is this the same green? Probably. Let's see. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, we gotta chill on this part. Like I said, I know some of this is gonna peek through the top. I can feel it in my bones. Gotta do this part gently here. And actually, maybe a good thing I kept that ladder. Patience is a vert, you guys. Get this guy. This one. I really wish it... I wish that once it has a roof line, it establishes, like, where this, like, where it ends and where it begins, so you don't have to worry about doing stuff like this. Although this might just be the straight-up roof, but I don't remember, and I really don't want to get the scaffolding and figure out all that stuff right now to climb up there, so... The outside is done. We ain't going back up there. So we'll just play it safe. Alright, once we do this, should be good to go. I forgot how crazy this green looks. Alright. Should work like this. I love how it kind of pseudo-fuses itself with the paint smear that you can hardly tell if it touched it or not. And amount of paint. Okay. Freedom. Nice. Alright, this side. This side I'm not going to worry about because it should be good. Yeah, there should be 0 things that should be interfering with that, so let's just do this. It's mainly the side one that you gotta worry about, which we did fix. So I only realized from the outside you could actually tell. Ugh, really? Really? almost there. It's the tiniest of spots everywhere. Alright. I think we got a painted upstairs. Let's set up our other things. There's a spot like literally right here. Okay. Since we've decided on that, I don't know how they did it, but songs in this game never get annoying. Yeah, they're just super chill. I think there's enough variation in the beat and like the rhythm and stuff as you listen to it that it doesn't. Sometimes when they do repetitive music, it's just the same 3 like beats over and over again. Like here, like they added like a trumpet and other stuff to kind of intermingle, and they have like a little drum tat. They got this part, like, they got everything. Since it's gonna be pretty dark in here, we could maybe get away with putting the Fruity Pebbles in here. Maybe. Maybe for, like, the entry part. So let's save this. Let me think about that. Let's perhaps make some lights out here. Get lights set up for this. If we were to do black paint in there, I don't think it would be the panels. So let's get rid of the panels. I don't think I'll need this again. It's just plain white. Maybe if I need to readjust the screen or something. Never not room for black paint. Let's take this in here, because we will probably need this. I think this was empty, and that was empty. Alright. Put this here and this here. Let's make a ticket booth, or a counter at least, a ticket counter. Concession counter that's going to wrap. Trying to decide how we want to do this. We could almost make this bigger if we wanted to. And maybe we do the poles here. Because we can make like an actual like poles where you have to stand in line to get your ticket. So that, you know, then go through and get your popcorn and stuff. So I think the poles wouldn't be quite big enough if we did this, so let's make it a bit bigger here. I know that means we'll have to purchase the floor again. The small price to pay. Although that floor looks different than this floor. What's up with that? Like, look, it's like a different color or size or something. That's weird. What's the difference? Is this the old stuff? Wait. No, it's the same thing. I wonder why it looks... Huh. Okay. I suppose so. Alright. Ticket counter. Let's just take the counter from downstairs, because I do like that one, and I like the color it's in. I'm thinking only one of these. And we'll do regular stuff for the other one. That's plenty of space. Hopefully the worker's not afraid of heights. Or they're dreaming about eating dinner, watching people eat dinner down there. How big would this look with 2 here? I think that's more than enough space. Let's get them some kind of registers here. Just do white. Make it too hard here. In fact, we can maybe do multiple ticket sections here. Maybe we have 3. That way you get through the line quicker. This isn't a huge spot for a ticket counter, so... I mean, like, if there's, like, a really busy, you know, night or something, this would be filled with people. Sign receipts with... I guess this can be on this side. Let's pick a movie. Or at least an imaginary movie. Perfect. These are what the movie tickets look like. 3 tickets. And then, I don't know, 2. Maybe scoot this guy over a little bit. Ah, don't do this. How about like that, then? Ticket counter. They probably don't need seats. They'll just stand, I guess. Get them a trash can back here. Maybe in case they gotta... Maybe they spot check theaters or something. Give them each, like, a thing there. We should actually have a fire extinguisher and stuff here for safety, right? The sign is kind of big, so we'll put this here. This puppy right here. And this guy. Nice. Scoot this guy down a little bit. Alright. Then if there's a fire and concession, you have, you know, stuff you can use. And then, of course, we gotta give them, you know, these guys are probably on their cell phones while they're working, right? And let's also do... maybe some kind of pamphlet with, like, info on the movies. I know when I used to work at the theater, they kind of gave you little synopsis cards, so if someone asked, hey, what is this movie about? You could tell them what the movie was about. We could do a couple movie posters behind concession, too. Let's build out the concession stand. I'm thinking just these are probably gonna be fine. And we might actually be able to use this one for once. Although, why does it have a thing on the opposite side like that for? So we can make it like corner like this. And then build off stuff there. How big are these? Does it actually fit? See, I hate that it does this too. Like, why doesn't it just fit the whole counter? I know it's meant for this, but I kind of hate it. Not gonna lie. We'll just do it like that. We'll do only the cabinet ones. My bad. Put that up there. Maybe just to here, and there's a walk path there. I'm not sure if I want to put the... Are the popcorn machines that they have, are they able to be placed on top of here? What would that be under? Is that under this? I don't remember if it's on a stand or not. Oh, it is on a stand. That looks insane. Oh, that makes me sad. Hold on. Okay, so let's do this then. Could I fit 2 registers with 2 popcorn machines? I might have to get rid of this, but I kind of like that it's here. I just want the top part. I don't want this. Can I edit this, actually? Why would you not want popcorn in it? Oh. I suppose we could also just put these in the back. For aesthetic purposes. Let's bring these forward here. I might have to get rid of this. Funko around it to hide the block. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's not a bad idea to do. What is stopping me from putting this here? Excuse me? Hold on. We're gonna make this work. Alright, we are going to make this work. So how close can I get this to the wall? You're right, we could use it to hide it. And just do 3 popcorns on the back. We gotta be able to walk back here, though. Where's that corner one I just had? I knew I shouldn't have got rid of it. This guy. We got rid of one. So yeah, let's just bring these forward. It's gonna be a little tight in here. I wouldn't have it any other way. Maybe we can readjust it once we build the things around the machines here. I feel like you got a line here. I wanted there to be enough space. This really needs to be back further. Like a lot further. Alright, well let's copy and paste a couple more of these. I'm sure I could... Oh, that's so stupid. Hold on. I'm more than certain that I could fit at least the 3 back here. I mean, actually, with the countertop, you can't really tell they're on carts from here. Should we cover these? We could just make one big square block, I suppose. Do they have popcorn buckets, too? Do you guys know? I know they have, like, the french fries and stuff, but do they have an actual bucket of popcorn? Because if they did, I almost would want to make, like, micro squares in between these and then do the Funko blocks so I can put the popcorn buckets up here. You know what I mean? Like, if we did this. Ah, you scum. I suppose we could do it from here. Oh, but it's, like, just too low. Alright, if I were to do the Funko brick... like, as close as humanly possible to this... we're gonna break this whole thing. I might need to bring this out further. Unless, do we think this would cover that? Nope. Okay. Just a smidge more. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's our best bet there, is just to do something like this. So Pixie, good call. Let's just do this. And then I feel as if I can move these closer. So let's use this as our taper point here. Maybe like this. I know we won't actually be able to open the counters either, so that'll be kind of a bummer. Excuse me, the cabinet. Open the cabinet. Maybe fit one more here. Let's see what that looks like with that, and one more on this side. And the workers can walk past here. Do a trash can or two. Because you know darn well there's going to be reason for having this here. I think this can work. Let's edit these real quick. Maybe we make these the opposite of these, so we do black and then a green countertop. That might look kind of cool. Regular counter's fine. That's fine. I don't want to add the door back on this one, so we'll have to just edit this ourselves here. Nice. Alright, let's add registers here. Make like a mock drinking soda fountain area. We'll have to just use the espresso machine maybe, because I don't have a proper soda machine we can use for this. We'll just do 2 concession registers so there's some space here. Oh, let's paint, this is literally gonna be a solid block. Should we maybe make that gray instead of black? Because it doesn't really matter, huh? What does this look like? This little guy sticking through a little bit. There, then there's kind of counter on both sides. It really sucks that I can't place something here. Let's go back. Actually, we could just do the regular board, I suppose. Food. So yeah, they have the French fries. So do we not have a popcorn bucket? So they gave us a popcorn machine without giving us a popcorn bucket. Mm-hmm. We also don't really have like a... We also don't have a, I mean, I guess we could just serve them individual bottles too. Should we even have a... Maybe we do the fridge on this side instead of that, but... Construction bucket? Oh yeah, we do have that. Hold on. Can you have it without the sand in it? I guess from here you can't really tell that there's, like, no popcorn in it. Oh my goodness. I mean... That looks insane. Hey, Sir Egbert, how are you? I mean, we could use it. If I can't find any other something, we'll make that our popcorn bucket. You have to use our imagination. It totally doesn't have sand inside of it, okay? Popcorn bucket is not filled with sand. I'm trying to think if there's something else. It can be empty? I didn't see an option to empty it. Thank you for the like, Sir Egbert. Oh, you know, was there one in there that I just totally bypassed here? Is it this one? Oh, perfect. Okay, never mind. I did not see that there. I mean, maybe they're seeing Dune or something. And maybe the popcorn bucket is full of sand. I don't know. Alright, imaginary popcorn bucket, done. Back to this. Unfortunately, I think we will probably just have to serve them individual bottles here. Of sodas. So we'll, like, put something like that. I don't know. I'm considering... Let's sell one of these here. Oh my god, my register. It's like right on the edge here. Scoot this over. So that way we can add the fridge in the back. With beverages in it. Why isn't this, Why can't I make this even? Stop it. Because once we add the machines back here, it's going to look crazy. Let's get the fridge. The two of the big ones. These guys. And let's do... I mean, obviously green. We'll line up the whole wall with this. It'll be our selling point. Get back a little further. Sure. Alright, ticket stand. I'm gonna see if this will work or not. Add the ropes here. Ropes gotta match. How far does this go? Ah, okay. Well, let's at least make a line here. So that way people have a way to exit as well. You go in, you buy your ticket, get your food, and then go to your theater. Sure. Let's scoot this back over now. I'm not sure if I'm going to fill all of these, but we'll populate some stuff in here. Should they have regular food up here? Now that I think about it, maybe... Gonna be crazy to some pre-made burgers. Oh, maybe... I mean, this is a pretty fancy place. They could have maybe some gourmet food eats or something going on. How big is this plate? Sure. Plop a burger on that sucker. And maybe some fries. So perfect. Look at these fries. How are they cooking them up here? Good question. You don't want to know. I'll be able to put this here. See, I think I'm just gonna make like a, Actually, could I fit the brick pretty close to this? No, that wouldn't work. Let's just use a shelf. I was gonna make some kind of something from that, but I think we just make a micro shelf like this. Is that as far down as it's gonna go? Once again, the imagination is gonna have to be used. Although that one's lower. Let me see if I can mimic what I want to do here. Oh, there it is right there. And let's see if I can stack these. Please say I can stack this. Oh, come on, man. To buy them individually, is that what you're telling me? How? There we go. Let me stack. Let me stack these. In a triangle shape. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright. Well. Maybe just one there. That is a huge popcorn bucket. And let's change the color of this. Let's do green. I kind of like the orange, but I think we're going to change the other part of this to match our place here. Alright, we got popcorn buckets. We've got... Let's put some drinks and food in here. We should probably give them a microwave as well. There's really no explanation for why they have just a bunch of burgers and stuff in here, except that they're pre-made, right? Look at them burgers. You could also put a stove or something. A little grill top. Should we make a grill top, you guys? I don't know, when you go to an actual movie theater, they're not cooking you like a fresh burger usually, so... I mean, if you guys go to theaters like that. Put that there. Crazy. We're gonna be populating too much stuff in here soon. This is a magical place. You won't ask any questions. I know this is actually syrup, but it kind of looks like a berry drink, so we're gonna use this as another beverage item. People can already get alcohol from the other area, so I feel like we probably are just gonna do things like this. Cola. I'm just putting these in here. Maybe someone wants to buy, like, the jumbo orange soda. We'll offer that to them. They're gonna upsell them for that. Oh, yes. Okay. There's stuff there. Do they have a... What else could we use here? Oh, you know, we could advertise some sweets and chocolates up here or something. Maybe they can, get some other stuff here, like upsell them for... candies and things right here. What else? Yeah, this is really the only soda-like machine we have. We'll just make this gray. Yes, we're gonna do cookies and chips and stuff. And if they want a fountain soda, it'll just be right here. I know it's an espresso machine, you guys, but we gotta work with what we got here. I'm gonna make them kind of... Oh, I'm gonna show them off right here. The thing is, I don't remember if it lets you put this here or not. Does it? Oh, it will! Okay, I was not expecting that. So yeah, we'll advertise like a donut or something. I suppose we could have pie and cupcakes and stuff. I don't know, usually they like advertise the candy and stuff, you know, in like a glass case. We have a glass case, but it hangs on the wall, so I'm not sure how good that's gonna look. Oh, we could maybe serve fun tropical drinks too. Actually, maybe for the movie that's coming out, there's always like a specialty drink they got going on. Maybe we'll show it off right here. For that Secret Bird Garden movie that's on that ticket over there, you can get one of these. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's do that. Let's just say these aren't filled with anything, and let's put it like this. And then whoever is in charge of, like, the backup area for this can still hand stuff to people. Like that. That way it looks like you're advertising something. Yeah, but the museum display case would look so strange up here. I don't think it's gonna be a good choice. But it is true. We do have that. This little candy here probably costs like $12 or $13, real talk. The most expensive mints you'll ever snag in your entire life. Imagine they're like bagged candy, you know? Got some little giant-ass starbursts here. So these look like starbursts to me. What other dessert item do we have? Oh, let's do... We could have just ice cream. Can I just stand the ice cream up? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do ice cream as well. Maybe ice cream instead of the pie. We can move the donut down. Look how huge that is. Let's add another cookie. That looks crazy. Let's do the ice cream first. Because we have an actual ice cream counter, don't we? Now. My bad, I'm totally designing these weird. Oh, bag of chips. We could do bag of chips. Hold on. I think that looks fine like that. Bag of chips. We'll put the bags of chips right here. Where are those at? Can I change these? Like the verticalness of these? I can't. Can you actually hang these on the wall? Nope. I guess we could put it like right here. Advertisement going on. I don't know. It almost makes me want to trade this out for the ice cream machine. May we do that because they're selling it in bottles? Oh, Lord, my candy. How'd that even fall anyway? Was that really, like, right there? My bad. Totally did not mean to spill all that stuff here. Oh, those were down here, actually. They look so tiny right there, but they look so ginormous right here. How do we want to do this? Let's actually switch these around. Hold on. because we're going to put the ice cream on this side. I might actually be able to display the ice cream a little differently. Maybe we do it like this. And then we make this angled with candy. And then we can put the chips in the middle. Nice. And like I said, I kind of like the thought of a specialty drink or something. That'd be fun. We can pair them up together. And then we can add one more bag of chips there. Nice. Okay. What would that be under? They called it like a gelato thing, huh? Maybe not. Ice cream display. Why does it do this? You know what, though? There it is. Ice cream display. Goodness. Alright. How big is this? Oh my god, it's huge. It is huge. We need to make this even smaller. Holy cow. You know what? Maybe we make a display up here. Technically, you could DIY a case using short wall, putting an adjustable window on it. We could do that, actually. Instead of the cabinets. Just make us... well... actually, we could put these up here, couldn't we? Easy. This. Advertise the drinks up here. Pray that you have a reachable arm that you can, like, actually see what's going on up here. Hold on. I'm gonna need a smaller cabinet for this, because this needs to be... honestly, it might actually need to take up the whole space. Because we need a walk path, so I don't think we'll be able to add another cabinet here. But at least we got ice cream. We'll put it up there. We're only limited to so much space. Put the chips back. Just put them like that or something. Okay. I think this will have to be as good as we can do here, because I don't think we have much more room that we can put things. And let's edit this to be our other color here. I mean, this is a pretty sweet concession stand area, I think. I think this looks great. Ticket counter. Set. So now all we need are lights. I might have to insert a beam in here. So that way we have lights directly above. Let's grab one other thing here. I know I put some up here, right? I did. Alright. We need some trash cans for up there. Maybe a few here and there, like this. Also realized there wasn't one up here either. Alright. Right by the theater, when you exit, get a little trash can there. Same here. lights. We can start from here to do lights. I know I said I'd do something right here, but that might reflect weird. So let's use these ones. Perfect movie lights here. Don't think we want them to be too bright. Let's do like this. Let's try like this high. We'll put it like right above the door too. And then we'll add a number. We can add one more there. Scoot this guy over, I think. That'll work. Because these are actually pretty bright, if I recall. I think we decided we're just going to make it all in the one tower, I think. There we go. Lighted walk path. Add a beam or no beam? I think we might need to add a beam. Oh yeah, I'll have to, have to add a thing here. Do we want more than one beam? So like if we were to do like right here, so you could still put lights above this, and then we put one like right here. Trying to imagine the beams there. That would fill up this area with quite a bit of light doing that. Let's adjust this. Be able to put the beam on it. You think it'll still let me put it there even though it's in there? One more. Hop up here. It might be too tall. I have a feeling it's not going to let me put what I want to put there. Let's move this back a little bit. Let's try like right there. Let's try this. Oh, I forgot. You know, that's so stupid that it does that. It lets you do that, but not... Yeah, whatever. If we do this... It'll work. Let me up here. I'm already on top of the register, so does that mean this is not the right height? We're gonna break this game. Oh yeah, no, we need to make it go up. Holy cow, it's huge. How high do we want it? The problem is I don't remember how high this one is. So maybe like up like this, and that should go right above that. Yes. Let me see what that looks like when I color that, but do we like this? I'm not sure if I like this or not. The other ones downstairs would be in the Brazilian. Hey, DJ, how's it going? I think the difference in the other rooms is that it goes across, right? Let's maybe make these go across instead. Sounds about right. Going good? That's good to hear. What have you been up to? And were you able to finish the other build you were working on? Yeah, this is gonna be better. Let's make them as high as we can muster it here. And not too many. Let's do like that. Then we can hang lights kind of as periodic as we could. Then I should be able to fit it all on this. Maybe. Let's grab another random thing to jump onto here. Well, let me place a brick on here. Nice. How tall does that get me? One more. Please let me climb on this. Nice. I'm halfway there. Start another project house. Nice. Which one are you on? I'll have to carry this over there, but let's get rid of this so we don't have so much stuff in the way. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Can we put this on the ice cream area? Nope. Well, that tells me we need to sell this stuff real quick. Ball ladder, maybe? If I put this here... we are almost done with the entertainment center. We are in the last part. We just did behind the scenes for the bowling area, like the little machine intake. That'll, like, send the balls back to the bowling section. And then we just did the concession area. We're going to light it right now. The upper hallway to the theaters. And then we need to do the actual theaters themselves. And then I guess, I mean, honestly, that'll be everything. We'll be done with the whole building today. Beautiful that this fits there. Scoot a little closer. Just bought another house for the remodel. Which one did you get? Or are you working on? Beams. Let's change this to our other wood we're using. And then we can hang lights. That looks way better. All right. 2 lights maybe above here. Actually, we could just do 4 singular lights around this, perhaps. And I'm thinking we just do pocket lights. Nothing too crazy. Hey, Shroud. No need to apologize. You guys don't gotta apologize for being late or whatever. Life happens. What's going on? You doing okay? Yes, it is a lot. But you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I like doing this kind of stuff, so. Oh, I'm running into this. That's crooked. Right here? I can't tell. It was inside. It's a bit of an optical illusion here. It looks like it should be the other way, but then it's not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shroud. No, yeah, I'm familiar with Gundam and stuff. And One Piece. Is this the one that has the little house on top of the roof? Little house? No. It was, I mean, I guess it used to be kind of house-like. We made it into this glass tower thing instead. There was some other folks that passed away, too. Like the creator for, Sonic, I think. Like on the Sega, passed away. And there was one other that I can't put my finger on it right now. But it has not been a good week for stuff to be going on. Did I change all these? Oh, I'm a fool. I should have been paying attention there. It's fine. Alright, let's see how bright this is, and hopefully this works. Alright guys, we have this. I'm gonna add lights by the popcorn machines. Honestly, these lights would probably... Actually, we should be doing these. But just behind the machines only, though. Oh, your project. My apologies. The one with the little house on top. Okay. Are you planning on keeping it that way? What's your plans for it? Yeah, it's a bummer, Shroud. I'm sorry to hear that you're you know, it's not going well for you. When people have big inspirations to you in your life, it hits hard when they leave, you know? So I hope that your day gets better. Oh, I can't even do that. Hard losing an idol, you know? I know a lot of people were upset with when Toriyama passed away also, and yeah, moves a whole generation of folks. That feels better. You got popcorn coverage here. Feels a little less dark back there. Alright, anything else that we want to do here? I'm not sure. I think this is good. You got a ticket section. You've got concession stand. We got popcorn buckets. We've got ice cream. Maybe we could add some kind of little fun decals up there, maybe? We could do something like this, and let's do that in the green. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. You're gonna hear the electrical buzz here. Alright. Something going on there. We've got this area covered. Trying to imagine what else we could be doing here. I think this is good. Maybe one more trash can in this corner. When you come around the bend. The lights are like freaking out outside. We'll use DJ's patented movie poster box. So I think I'm going to add a couple movie posters right here. And we'll do the Secret Garden one this time. I'm not sure if I can adjust it to be quite like I want it, though, because it's kind of a long ways poster. Did I save that paint? No. No, we did not. But what I am going to do to save us time, I'm going to copy and paste the squares we used and just build them out real quick, and then we can add the lights and stuff after. Dang, it's bright in here. All of it's bright in here. Yeah, because the one is not even a poster. What posters do we have left? Let's maybe set up the posters first. Sorry, guys, hold on. Let's just do 2. Maybe 3. Maybe we can fit 3 posters. So we haven't done Darcy's, right? So we could do like a cute animal movie here. Darcy, and how big is this one? Oh, it's too small. This one's a big one, right? Yeah. We could do this one. Maybe like a Hex Girls movie poster. Then we could do 2 big ones this way. Oh, we didn't do this one yet. Shattered. And let's just do this one. And let's pray it fits. 8 likes, thank you guys. Trying to imagine what we... Did we not adjust some of these? We did not. Let's turn this stuff down just a little bit. It's tense here. Alright, all these are the skinnier posters. We should be able to utilize this. And we painted behind these, huh? But it looks like we didn't really need to do that. So let's see if we can get away with smashing these up here. And then adding the lights after the fact. The duplicate thing is going to be weird, but once we get it adjusted, it'll be chill. Is that a good height for those? I mean, yeah, it's actually not too bad. Okay, Darcy, we're going to move you down just a little bit. Yeah, it just needs to be like that. And he's just have an itty-bitty space below it. And then we can add this guy here. Yes. Alright, and then we crouch. I think that still counts. Okay. 9 likes, thank you guys. Just right here, right? Although this is kind of a bit bigger than these other ones. Is there a smaller Hex Girls poster? Was the other one smaller? Hold on. Maybe this one? Oh, it's still kind of bigger. Alright, well, what else can we pick? I'm only doing the small posters. We did these downstairs. What is this one? It's huge. Oh, how about this one? This one looks nice. And it's not too big. Oh, over. That is crooked. Sure. Okay. These are way too high. I actually need my flashlight on for this. More than enough space. Alright, snag this. That does not seem right. We'll readjust these as we go. It's just what's gonna have to happen. Let's see. For some reason it let us do the bottom fairly easily, but the top it's like, nope. I'm not liking that one bit. Actually, maybe this does need to be scooted up a bit. Might have to check the other ones too. It just needs to have just enough space to put a LED strip in between that, so we should be able to do it. And let's actually do that right now. I should really just copy and paste the things I need so I don't have to keep going down the steps. It's good digital exercise. These are so bright. Like crazy bright. There we go. To the point where we might have to readjust all these. Maybe even get rid of some of the hallway lights here. That's crooked. Both of those are crooked. That's even. Alright, so which one was it? It was this one, right? One of these was like actually off. What's this one? It was this fellow right here. No, what the heck? Why does that still seem wrong? I've noticed when I play, if I have snapped a grid on to duplicate, it uses that, but when I use precise placement, then on duplicate... Oh, so like have it already like that? Let's try it. So right now, so before we had this, it's on precise placement. Although I feel like I usually always have it on precise, because I don't like when it does the snap to grid thing. We need to grab one more side piece here. It should be this one, and then all of our stuff will fit together, and we will have movie posters upstairs. Oh, wrong way. Dang, maybe I might need to, maybe I need to turn the orbs down a little bit. So this should fit, like, right here, and it should be perfect. Without problems. I knew that one was off. We'll fix that in a second. This one, it's still a problem. Stop. So, there. Okay. Alright, we've got movie posters for the upstairs too. And all different. We could maybe scoot these over a little bit. I have a light a little closer to the door. And I might steal this one for over there. I might just need to add 2 and 2, to be honest with you. Yeah, I guess one more. Okay. Well, I'm trying to test this here. Although, how come it doesn't let me do that? Okay, precise placement is what it's set to right now. And duplicate. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Donnie! How's it going? How are you? It's been a hot minute, my friend. Oh, I was gonna ask. This is like, I know, seeing you back at your other stuff, but did you, what was that, like, festival you went to and you dressed up in your giant mushroom costume? What was that? What was that whole thing? Thank you for the like, by the way. I meant to ask you some time ago when you, had already gone. Look how bright it is because of those. Oh, man. We might have to, I don't know. We might have to maybe build an additional wall or something. Or we need to tone these way down. Are these already as low as they can go? Hold on. Oh, no. Let's lower these a smidge here. They're as low as they can go. What if we did... Hold on, hear me out. What if we did like a yellow light? Can we do something a little more gentler here? Let's try something like that. 11 likes, thank you guys. Oh, copy this. To this, right here. Let's test both. Right there. I know it's so subtle and you guys probably can't tell, but it is a little lower. Just a little bit. You are. How's it going? Well, I guess you guys got Easter coming up, right? Dream state. Okay. I'll have to go back and check, but it looked pretty cool. And I loved your outfit when you went. And I had meant to comment on your one where you said, what does my face say right now? And I was going to say that you're overwhelmed that there's too many people by you. More than likely would have been my answer. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Oh, okay. We might just have a very bright, awkward thing going on here. We're gonna make an outline for this real quick. And then we'll build the stuff here. I need to be able to fit 3 rows of seats. Do you think we can do it? I really hope so. Hey, Reality. We're gonna make platforms, so I'm gonna make tiered rows for seats right now. Or try to. I guess we don't technically need all 4 of these just yet. I don't know how I'm gonna fit these. I think we'll just have to do something like this. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure, Donnie. A dream state, is that a big one that they do in the desert? I think we decided we were going to try to build stairs on this side, so let's just make it a whole platform, and let's make it a little bit higher than the other ones. In fact, maybe even 3 if I can help it. You're probably going to smack your head on the top of that, though. Well, no, we can maybe just do 2. Let's try 2. We need to be able to fit the seat plus a walk path. I don't know about this. Maybe? Let's test this. Oh, that's more than enough. In fact, we maybe made a little too much for them up here. I don't know, would you guys hit your head on this roof line? Is that a lawsuit for me? I guess this is a good enough space or something. I'm such a cheap bastard. Here. And then if we add a 3rd seat... I mean, it's like a real-life theater. If you're sitting in the front, you're, like, looking up, you know? But I think this is the plan. This is the idea. And I think we could fit exactly 4 fairly close together with some space, because we need to be able to make a steps, so... Here, and then over across. I think that'll have to do. Nice. These chairs are not going to be this color. I'm just putting them here so I can actually measure what I'm doing. Alright. Steps. We'll make some lights. And honestly, because this shines so much, I might have to make a, I might have to actually make like a, I don't know, something up here. For the projector. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess. Let's make a wall for this. And we'll make it kind of sloping like the other one too. Like this. Make it look a little more designy. I was dressed as the Pokemon Shinotic. Oh my gosh, I need to catch up on that. Oh, okay, so, reality. Queen Mary's a ship. So it's like a, I guess it's probably some kind of a concert arena. It's by a big old ship. So Donnie, so you were like in San Diego then? Because that's, I mean, the last place I was where Queen Mary was placed was in San Diego, right? should we do this? You know, we'll just make a slight thing down like that. I think that's fine. It just needs like a partial wall. We'll make a little triangle, triangle, then baby triangle. I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of weird, actually. Maybe I should make it one more. So it feels a little more private, I guess. It does look strange, but did we give them a little more space on this one? No, we didn't. How come that's, looking like that? Yeah, I don't, it's an Alola purple mushroom Pokemon. No, I know. I need to catch up on Pokemon. I don't know any of the new stuff. If anyone were to ask me what, like, the most recent generation Pokemon were, like, even the starter Pokemon, I couldn't tell you what they are. I could not tell you guys what those are right now. Sure, we'll go with that. Now the real question is, can I imitate this in the other room? Maybe? What if I did another thing here? I suppose we could do it for the Funko brick if we did. I just don't know if we want to add some kind of other little partial pony wall here. Yeah, maybe something like that so it doesn't feel like someone's like right there. Right on you. For some reason, this is... I guess that's actually technically like that. Maybe it's because these aren't scooted out all the way. Could also scoot these over to make a little more for this. Okay. Maybe we can make some kind of little spacing. We gotta add the carpet in here still. Can't tell if that's straight or not. I think that's actually correct there. Well, maybe not. No, I think it does need to be the other way. There we go. Alright, scoot these over, and then I can adjust the other one. The wall a little closer. Oh, and Donnie, if you're still there, I saw you were playing Sandrock as well. How are you liking it? Is it your first time playing that one? I decided to go into it because, well, we played the first one. So now we're just gonna play Sandrock. And I'm liking it a lot. It broke our computer a little bit when we tried to run it the first time, but I also was a fool and should have checked our settings a little better, but... Alright, let's readjust these. There, that feels way better. Done. I quit Pokemon after the Aloha region, then spoiled the next the next one. Horizons is okay, nothing wrong with it. Just new characters and a new vibe. That's the most recent one, right? Reality. I know a lot of people were a bit upset about that one. Oh, I think we were gonna decide if we wanted to put this in here. What would we use this for? Oh, right, if we wanted to make this a little bigger. I suppose we can make this a teeny bit bigger. The screen. We could put a similar box around it, but without lights. And I think we're just going to use straight up black paint. I'll grab the other pieces in a second from outside. We're just going to use the same adjustment ones we had. Plop this guy down. Yeah, black paint it is. The rest of this will be black. I'll do a fun wall here when you first enter in. Maybe on both sides, but I don't think we want it to look too crazy because it's got to be dark. We'll make the seats green. That's how we'll pay homage to the rest of the place. We'll make them dark green or something. Already did that. The other side. Yeah, it is. Most of the fans were upset because they keep saying that Ash might be coming back with spoilers and such, but he never does. Horizons has a new MC. Okay, gotcha. I saw that the most recent game, I think a lot of people felt as if the, they didn't like that it was just city only, and that there was some other stuff they maybe could have done to, you know, like other little regions. They pretty much just gave you, like, the main city and then the sewer section or something like that. Something like that. And we still gotta do the other theater. But this is looking really good. We'll change the seats. Maybe we can make the seats the squigglies this time. I wanted to kind of pick something else, but it's not quite working. We have to add the little walk lights too, which we will do. Actually, once it's really dark in here, could we tell the difference if this had this wall with it on it? Let's see. You can kind of tell right now because it's bright from the outside lights that we got going on, but nah, black. It's gotta be black. Let's get some carpet too. Paint this. Rest in peace to your eyes if you're trying to traverse going in here. We almost don't need to add normal lights in here because of how bright it is already. And I have a feeling once it turns actual nighttime, it's going to make it even brighter looking in here. What is this from? Fix it in a second. Is this just a thing I forgot to hit? It was. Okay. A random cube, yes. It used to belong to our other piece. There used to be like a big beam thing across this and we got rid of it. Some of it I was missing apparently. The game was a cash grab, essentially. It was launched with game-breaking bugs. Most of the buildings in the city are fake. Yeah, and you can't go into them. A lot of people complained about that. Shroud heard another Pokemon tuber got robbed while he was on vacation. What? Someone broke into his house? That's insane. So they actually just straight up robbed his cards. Pretty big name cards, I'm sure. Yeah, DJ, JWoww and I watch enough, like, review stuff, too, to, you know, see the writing on the wall with stuff going on, and a lot of longtime Pokemon fan people were not happy with it. Which is a real bummer. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've, touched a Pokemon game. That's what I was saying. If you guys asked me to, like, name Pokemon and stuff like that, I couldn't tell you. Kim, what's your favorite Pokemon from the most recent 6 generations of Pokemon? I couldn't tell you. I can name OG Pokemon, but... I guess the real answer is, it is always and will never change. It'll be Gengar. What is that? You know what? We'll just paint that. It's fine. Another part of that piece I was missing there. Although, how do we get a partial brick up there, I wonder? We're not going to ask these kinds of questions. Will I need this? Because I would like this not in here anymore. Lucario. Nice. I do know Lucario. Volcarona. I'd have to look that one up. Thank God I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not collecting Pokemon. Yeah. Quite a bit of thieving going on. Including that one store in, I think it was in New York or something. They stole some cards. Everyone's desperate for something, I guess. I really hope this isn't touching anything outside. Out. Okay, I think that looks fine from this. Because it's still pretty dark in here. Of course, like I said, the other lights are... Well, the other lights. I might make a partial from this to have the, we need to be able to have a projector. Dewar or Luxray for reality. True, Shroud. That is true. Alright. We got this one. So we have a layout. We have an idea. We have color themes we're going with. So we just gotta change the seats. I need to figure out a projector. Because honestly, I might just put like side lights to say that there's some kind of lights to guide you out, but... I feel as if we don't need the other ones, you know? Look at how much stuff we have left in here to do. At least the rest of it's done. I maybe shouldn't have put all this on that light switch. Oh, actually, I was going to cover this side with the wallpaper. It's like I said, when you come in here, you're just seeing this part, and then the rest of it's dark, but... I don't know, should we do black for this? Nah, let's do black instead. We're only doing one side as decorative here. And set up lights. The other thing. They still are. No news yet with them, though. There's another upcoming game similar to Power World and Pokemon, though. Interesting. I mean, I'm ready for Pow Farm. 100%. We gotta sell this or I'm gonna think there's still something in that. I'm ready for some dang POW farm. And I think we're gonna do this one too. Almost looks like the movie screen is glowing. That's true. Maybe like the movie's about to come on, Pixie. Yeah, definitely. I know we were going to keep the white on this, but I think for the sake of the inside of the theater, we got to make this black. And we'll put a little exit sign, too. Hey, Spartan, how's it going? We'll make a little exit sign. Not in red. Thank you for the like, by the way. Actually, we should... Oh, that's right. We can't change the, font color. Maybe... You know what? I feel like some exit signs are like a green color, aren't they? Maybe we do something like that. With black. Line it up with this. Here. There. There's no other emergency exit, so it is what it is. Carpet, and then we need to do like some little step-up lights so you can see going up the steps. And, imaginary lights. We also need to set up the projector as well. And how we're gonna do that, I don't know. Oh, I need to change these. I was gonna do the squiggles for these. These. And then we're gonna make it dark green. And then a light green. This needs to be black. This needs to be... Let's do the darker green. I don't know, that way the seats are still kind of fun. And they go with our color theme that we got. Door needs to be visible for code. We're not up to code in our games. You're gonna pray and hope that you can even see once I get the carpet in here. I'll add regular lights, at some point. Like, there'll still be normal lights where, you know, they'll come on to see, and little walk path lights and stuff like that. Carpet. I think last time I used the poplin here. And let's just do dark gray. I feel like that's fairly movie theater carpety colors. Oh, I didn't paint that. Dang, I might actually need to, See, I knew I should have laid this first. It's okay. It is okay. We'll get there eventually. Dang, I might even go even darker than this. No, he's running the blender. He's making something downstairs. I don't know what, though. He's probably using up my fruit that he shouldn't be using, because I'm going to make a cheesecake later. Oh, now he's coming up. JOR, are you using my fruit?
No.
Are you lying to me?
It's easier to do it than that.
Uh-huh.
I took the lemon extract I made from all of our lemons, the jelly-like elixir, because it just turns into jelly in the fridge. Took a few tablespoons of that, a splash of apple cider vinegar, some lemon juice, some cranberry juice, or you can use tart cherry juice, and then maybe like a teaspoon of allulose, and then the rest water, and take a sip. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because the apple cider vinegar and the acid, I always make sure to do that. How does it taste though?
It's okay. Are you gonna say
Not
hi
bad,
to everybody?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it almost kind of taste like Sunny D? Here, finish out.
It does not taste like Sunny D.
If you hit it in the back of your throat. No? Alright.
I already drank some. It's alright. It tastes okay.
Well, I like it. Hey DJ, hey Reality. I'm gonna go back down. I would just make myself a quick drink.
Well, they heard the odd noises of you using the blender.
It just takes a couple taps. Boom boom.
Mm-hmm.
Because unfortunately, when you make the extract, the lemon, it just coagulates in that mason jar. But what's kind of cool, it just makes it to where I can make myself a little drink. Get my lemon extract, get my lime. Once I start making lime extract, I can literally just do lemon lime, and then I can just put in frozen fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much though, because I'm not making a smoothie. It's more of a drink. So a little bit of frozen fruit to kind of add that balance. And then I like this allulose sweetener because to my understanding, it doesn't have any downsides, and it just sweetens it up just enough to kind of take out the downside of having, including the skin when I made the extract. So it like balances out, so it's like a nice flavor.
Correction, you were going to make a cheesecake. Now we should be okay.
All right, we'll see you guys.
What are you guys doing?
He's getting back to work.
Oh, the apple cider vinegar helps kind of juicy up brain-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Because the acetate.
Oh, that's for DJ's comment up top. Your guys are talking the Mario movie, right? All right, Spartan, you have a good one. I'll be, I don't know if you like Sandrock or not. I'll be playing Sandrock. And if I don't see you for Sandrock, I guess I'll probably see you for Cyberpunk. Yes, the new one. Okay. I mean, the other Mario movie was okay. It was good. My time at Sandrock? That's the one I mean. Gonna have to just be this. Alright, sounds good. Hey, thanks for popping in. You have a good rest of your day. We will see you later. I can't add anything on these. Should probably add a little light right here. Let's see how bright that is. I said not all these I'm probably going to connect or not, but... There we go. That's perfect. And then we'll add some over there. Like I said, if you need to be able to see to leave the theater, we gotta have something, I guess. Put something right here. Let's just do it on the darker wall. Alright. Little lights down. Just for show, we'll have these higher up lights. Just when the theater is let out, there's just regular lights that come on. Needs to be down a little more. There we go. Might actually scoot this over a bit. Okay. We have a theater. This part. Let's maybe do... Let's just make a little square. How high do we want it? It needs to be kind of in the middle. Let's just set it up as if we know it's going to be, like, right here. Oh, we maybe should have put this inside the wall here. Oh my gosh, this goes on forever, doesn't it? Okay. Right in the middle of this, we need a projector. And I believe that is in this. Yeah, this guy. Can I adjust how tall he is, though? I feel like that breaks the immersion. Maybe we have it... I can't place anything on top of it if I break it up, though. I suppose above? Pretty much, yeah, you're gonna totally hit your head on shit. Real talk. Ooh, actually, maybe I need to tuck it up there. I don't even know how it's actually projecting this. It's gonna have to be... I might actually have to make this taller than I'm thinking. After all the construction we just did. So I still want that to be, like, there, but... not like that. And let's try putting it up here instead. We'll have to use our imagination once again, whether or not it, works. But see, that's a lot better, because then I feel like it doesn't obstruct anyone's view. And it's pretty close to the middle. And let's move it back as far as we can go. And let's change it to be a different color. There, just something like that. And then we can destroy the rest of this. I love how we're just getting all the debris here. Nice. Alright. Nice. Do I sell black paint? Oh, it's gonna be stupid. You know what this tells me, though? This just tells me... Let's grab, this. This should definitely let me put this on here. Oh, the game's pixelating. It's over. It's gonna try to pretend like it's not gonna let me put this on here, but we're putting it on there. Alright. Theater done. And let's actually copy and paste this, because I will need... Let's label this. Perfect. And then right here. I spelt that right? Theater? Why do we got stuff happening already? Just, like, barely got into this. Like, look what it's doing. Let's also get a trash can. Alright. Now I just have to imitate this, It is spelt right, thank you. I think I'm gonna save, I'm gonna exit, and then I'm gonna come back in here because it's being annoying right now. It's doing the pixelating thing I hate. Oh, we got a Baldur's 3 update. We'll take care of that later. Alright, hop me in here. Oh, in reality, I just saw your question up top. The type of cheesecake I'm gonna do is, we got like a, it's like a mix packet, but it's like white chocolate cherry flavored. And you pretty much get like the cream cheese block, whipped cream. It's a cold cheesecake, not a baked one. And then you mix it with the little packet that it comes with. Jaywaw's brother and his wife got that for us for Christmas. Like a bunch of little mixes and stuff. There's also like a cheese ball mix and all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to give it a try and see if it's any good. But I wanted to make like a fresh fruit topping. Oh, it's still doing it. Well, that tells me we need to put this stuff on a different switch. So let's get a different switch, and we will just, this is going to take a second to do, but we're going to have to detach all these. I've already added too many things here. Come on, let me select this. Oh, this one? Because then we'll be able to disconnect it and reconnect it to our own switch and do what needs to be done. And then we can shut off the tower lights, because I think the tower lights plus these lights are too much. Okay. Let's go shut off the tower. Actually, no, let's connect all these to this switch up here. Oh, I just realized I got to do the ones in the theater, too. That dog has a camera eye. This one? I think it's just he's blind in one eye. Or they forgot to color it in. I don't know. Okay, and then... Oh, we gotta do these ones too. We gotta unattach these as well. Another game I'm interested in is Wild Tactics and Wild Blue Skies. Interesting. I mean, that's just what I'm guessing. Because you know how, like, some dogs that are blind, their eyes kind of milky? I just think they just made it the same color as the as the poster color, so it kind of doesn't quite look right. And DJ, I've never heard of those games. I'll have to look them up. Alright. Remember, the other lights are gonna be fake, so... let's shut off the tower. We gotta shut it down. All this... oh my god, look what it's doing. It's going crazy. Don't worry, this will fix that. Alright. Ah, much better. Less going crazy. I figured at some point we were gonna have too much stuff populated, too many lights going on. Which is a real bummer. I'd like to be able to keep all the lights on without it freaking out. Okay, all these are still on? Yes, okay. Make sure I didn't forget to connect anything. We're keeping these as fake lights. We're not actually turning those on. Okay, and these rooms should actually be the same, so let me prep myself here. How far are we to this? So 15 in. Okay, 15 in is how I measure. 15 in, and then how far across for these? 7, 7. And, up 3, right? Maybe only did 2. Okay, we do that. One more. 7 again. Okay, the bottom stays the same. Wild Tactics is a tactical RPG where you play as a ragtag group of animals that act like a Black Ops unit, going after powerful and dangerous people. I'll have to look that up. Sounds awesome. Gotta go back to measuring again real quick. So we did 6, 5. Five. Okay, 6, 5. And then the other one was 5, 3. And then I think the rest was perfectly, like... it was like this, right? Sorry, guys. Hold on. So once we've done that, because that's a whole slope there. 3... I'm not even all the way to the bottom here. Okay, this. 4... 3... 3, 4. This might not be perfect. I know it's definitely this. Hey, Miss Nee, how's it going? 3 and then 4. I maybe made that other one too long. Hold on. Let me, gotta check. Did I make it an edge? Yeah. Okay, one less. One less on this set. I need to put this bad boy up here. It's all too close together for me. Let's just make our lives easier. We take away one of these. And then one of these. Wait. Does it? I gotta put the chairs up, so hold on. Wait a minute. Now wait just a darn minute. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I did bring this out the rest of the way. I need to put a chair there. I need to put a chair there. Going good. Just got home from work and fixing the car. Chili. Ooh. I do like chili. Chili is pretty sweet. And not doing too bad. We're on the last theater, and I think we're done with the project. I think we might just be done with this project. And, I mean, we haven't heard really any other announcements for... haven't really heard any other announcements for anything. See, how did that turn out nice, but the other one didn't? Oh. Once I get the chairs up there, it's gonna make more sense. I gotta redo this. I don't remember how I did this. Since there's no announcements for any other DLCs or anything like I was expecting to, I guess we'll just start another project and, I guess go from there, to be honest. I'm not gonna, like, hold off on doing a project with, you know, no announcement of when the DLC stuff's gonna come out. I'm kind of suspecting it'll be the end of this month for the pets one, if I'm being real with you, because they kind of talked about that, but it's got a Y2K vibe. We're gonna change those. We went with this for this other theater, because I wanted to be able to use the, I really like the squigglies, so we're gonna do maybe squigglies. I might change the color pattern on these to be a little darker with the squiggles, but this is our theater right now. Like what we just finished. And I'm trying to rebuild this wall, and it kind of turned out a little different in my head than what it is here, so I'm not sure how I don't know. The other one might be a perfect slope, while this other one looks like silly here. It feels like Y2K theaters from my childhood, minus the funky carpet. Yeah, agreed. I don't know, I'm digging a lot of it. This is looking really good. I don't know if we're necessarily Y2K era. We've got some cell phone action going on and some other things that are here, so I like to imagine it's a fairly modern time period we're in. I know a couple other builds we've done more retro. Like the last one we did retro for sure. But now we'll just go with this. Oh, I need to detach these. Because these are actually supposed to be on, but attached to this switch. No, why isn't this working? I think this is still wrong. Hold on. Q to unattach. Unattach. Attach. 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 Why is it doing this? Hey, Wade, welcome back. Well, now I'm just upset. Why is this not working? Is it showing it as being attached to that light switch? It is. You know what? We'll unattach this. Let's shut this off. And now let's attach it. Okay. There we go. Alright, it's supposed to have backlights to the popcorn machines. Now it all makes sense. More or less, it's more the game that has a hook regardless of the Anthro characters or not. Yeah, they both sound interesting. I'm not always like a turn-based player. That's more of like Jawa's gig, but I also like the really diverse characters and stuff. So if they're looking cool, we're doing it. Okay, so we did this. So maybe it's because of this. Then if we add this. There we go. Now it makes more sense. Because the other ones are straight, and the other part... Oh. No, it's not. I don't know, like I said, this is all... not quite matching the way I had it before, but... Maybe we put it like this? I'm gonna eventually give up on this here in a second, and we're just gonna make it however it turns out. There. We'll just do it like this. I don't know. It's just gonna stay that way. Let's put carpet down before we seal up the stuff and add our other things to this. Because that was our mistake last time, and I couldn't reach nothing, so... Carpet... paint, everything. Oh, yes. Okay, there's this. Absolutely everything that could be here is in the way. It'll be one less thing we gotta worry about. We can get rid of this after we do that. Do I want to make the screen slightly bigger in here? I think we did one more up top. And actually, this might be a little far over. Let's make it wider going this way. And up one, and then we'll fix the other part. I think it's a little too big. I think we actually ended the screen like right here in the other one. Because I don't remember it going over into the alleyway. Did we do it that way in this one? Oh yeah, I guess we kind of did. So 2 over. Yeah. 2 over. Like this. Jumbo screen. Get everything in one foul swoop. Except for this piece. Nice. Alright. Paint the rest. Do our little border walls. The paint's too good. Do you mean how it rolls on? It depends. Sometimes the paint's kind of a pain in the ass. Doesn't always work the way you want it to work. Alright, snag this. Do this. I'm not even going to stress it because it's black, so... If it shows up outside, it's on a part that we probably won't see. At least I hope. We might be showing off this, this one at night, and then selling it during the daytime. I don't even know what kind of photos it chooses. I think it just goes with, like, the base photos you see originally when you buy it. So I guess we'll look back at what photos those are and just keep the lights on for that area when they do the final photo op at the end. And we maybe will get stuff blocked out, because it's usually how it happens. We had too many rooms and things to stuff. Align the chairs, do everything. I love that it does that. Alright. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we're missing. We have the video part, we have the screen, we have lights to walk up the steps to, we have the chairs, little trash can. Yeah, I think the theater will be done after this. It feels like I am missing something and I can't think about what it is right now. Okay, last wall's on this other side, and then we will do wallpaper. Probably need more paint. Okay, there we go. All right. Missing anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Will I need this black paint again? Yes, I will. We shouldn't need this again. This one's empty. That's empty. Let's see if this will cover this wall. We'll need the paneling for when we do the camera real quick. I did not change the door. We'll have to add an exit sign too. Nice. Let's sell this. And this. Reality 7 months. Thank you. You got the next badge. Although I think it goes in increments, doesn't it? I always forget that. But 7 months, dude. You're awesome. Thank you. I guess let's do this next. How high up did I put this? I think I put it like right here. Maybe set up the chairs too. Next one is 1 year, which I should be done at the end of this year. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost certain I have it up to, like, the 5-year mark. Like, I actually, like, I made sure I did all the badges, like, crazy, like, set up and everything, so in case I, ever got caught up in too much stuff, you know? All the badges should be good to go. Did this have that space? I think it did. Yeah, we've got them all set. And also, I had ideas for them anyway, like thinking about what I wanted to decorate them as. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to really brainstorm the other ones I have, because I can't think of any other ones I can do right now. But I do want to get all of them done, like as far out as I can get them. Kind of hard to tell in here how far close these things are. So I'm gonna hope for the best that these are all kind of lined up right. And then we'll copy and paste their look from the other room. AKA our little squiggle chairs. I might change those, though. Let's switch the squiggles around. So this needs to be the darker green. And then the squiggle, this part needs to be... Yeah, maybe? I'm not sure if that really changed much, but... You know, we're just gonna go with it. It'll just have to work. Steal that exit sign, too. The red's really nice, though. Have you found the dog? Okay, so... I'm not sure if it's the dog, but there is a guy that we did run into, the punk rocker guy, and he did have a dog with him. I did not pick him up, though, because I'm trying to get the job ending, so, I guess he's for next time, if we find him in the next time. I also didn't have dog food with me at the time, so... Nor did I have space. I have the other two, hitchhikers with me right now, so... He needs to have a space, like an actual seat space for his dog. And I don't have that, so... I was a little sad about it. I know there's also dogs in the alleyways and stuff, too, when you're in the big city area. I have been able to get past them with the dog food, Is that even? Yeah, I think it is. All these need to be just a little bit closer together so I can do the walk path. And then we'll add the brick. Not gonna lie, I was so shocked you were able to pick up Dad again. I was too, because we've dropped him off before, and then we end up, you know, finishing our other quests, like, within, like, you know, so much time, right? So I've never really, I guess, given Dad a chance to come back again, and apparently he just comes back again. So his family just says, nah, Dad, you tried, and what you did wasn't good enough, and kicked him out. Felt kind of bad for him, actually. Poor dude. But, if I recall, his story thing was about, like, it made it sound like I think he got laid off from his job or something like that, and then he, gotta make a new one. And then I guess it sounded like he maybe lied or something, that he got laid off from the job. Something like that. And then he pretended like he was working when he left and stuff like that. Hey, Worst, how are you? How's it going? I wonder how many hitchhikers you can pick up again. I'm not sure. Yeah. Definitely a surprise with him, though. The game has a lot of hidden characters and stories. Yeah, we found the punk guy with his dog. A few of the other ones we've ran into, we've picked up before. That's why I bypassed them. I'm like, no, we can't pick you guys up right now. Dad being sus. He got laid off and lied. Yeah. No, and then I think he kind of left the house to travel or whatever he did. To kind of, like, pretend he's, you know, like, on, like, a business trip or something. And I think his wife caught on that he was, you know, obviously not doing that. And I think he felt some guilt and said, I gotta go back home. And when he came back home and told them, maybe they were pretty upset about it. Now, why is this acting as if that's not the same again? You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. Because once I paint it black, you won't be able to tell. But I'm a little sad, though. We're trying to work to get the job ending right now. But I'm trying to remember if... we... I mean, we've replayed the game enough times that I'm kind of blurring my drives right now. I'm concerned that we maybe already got the driver one, like the work one. And I dismissed it. But I don't think we have yet. I looked online to make sure I wasn't messing it up about, like, how to get it, you know? The work ending, I mean. And it says you have to work the job 3 times. The area I'm in, it pretty much has the same jobs in each one, but maybe it has to be the same location. So you guys are just going to see a bunch of episodes of me just trying to figure it out. And, oh, that was not like last time. I must have had this over a little bit. You guys are just going to watch me travel and, well, see if I can spawn the notification for the quest is all we're trying to figure out right now. Whilst doing everything else, you know? Alright, trash can. Exit sign. Lights. Correct, he was traveling so he could keep his lie, yeah. And then when you picked him up, his family did catch on, and he's upset about it, yeah. You can, like, barely see this exit sign. Alright, exit sign. Lights. We'll do these wider ones first, and then we'll get the little lights here. No, I did the regular walk lights in here, and then I put the other ones right here. For when the lights come back on. Some guys riding outside. Sorry, guys. It's nice enough outside that we have the windows open, so... Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's put this over again. Like right here. Okay. These lights. Do 2. Then 2. 2 again. Up the stairs. At the end. And I think that's it, guys. Holy cow. That is the dog, by the way. Nice. Okay. I kind of figured that was the case, and it's one of those Borzoi Borzoi dog with a really long snout. Which, of course, is fun. At some point in time, we will... I was saying the owner of the dog, they kind of read in his description that he might be like an addict, so I know we're going to have a bad boy run where we're going to commit crime and see if we can get maybe the jail ending or the rehab ending. Or the party ending. There's, I think, 2 different party endings. One's like a cabin, party, and then a different one is like an acid trip or something like that. And then I think that's all the endings, minus failure. There's a failure ending as well. Like if you can't get a tow truck or if your parents don't give you money to help you get back to town or buy gas. So that might be a pretty hard ending to get. But I'm going to try. I like the game enough that I want to get as many endings as I can. Okay. We're done with this place, you guys. I'm going to shut out the lights and we're just going to work our way up the building because I always do a little walkthrough every time. So let's shut out the lights here. I know you guys are already kind of seeing this here, but... we'll set up the bed outside. I want to do like a nighttime walkthrough as well. And then we'll sell it during the day with the lights off, I guess. Or some of the lights on, depending on which it's going to make me do here. Okay, let's do outside first. And, inner hall, I guess. Let's get our little bed here. Wait. Oh my god, look what it's already doing. We might be able to only do this one at a time, you guys. 13 likes, thank you guys. Why is it already doing this? We just have the outside lights on. I shut off the other ones, right? Oh, but you know what? Where's my switch for this? Shut that off. Does that work? Okay, there. We'll sleep. I will have to buy my bed back again. I shouldn't have even sold it. My little camper bed here. We'll keep the gang on the steps here. It's only apt that we do. Actually, it's pretty bright. Okay. So, guys, this was originally the auction house. We turned it into an entertainment center hub. It's called The Block. With the restaurant The Chop. I will turn on that light in a minute, so you guys will walk through that as well. Look what it looks like with the movie posters upstairs. So for anyone just popping in, the bottom is a bowling lane, which I'll show you. The second row here is an arcade with a bar and like a concert section. And up top is a movie theater. The tower is like a little lounge spot, and I will do the lights for that also. We made a parking lot. It looks pretty sweet. We kept the receiving area pretty much the same. Here's a side sign for this. In big letters, we also did, which I guess I could go back there too, so you guys can see what that looks like. It does require me to kind of finagle some stuff here, so hold on. But I do like that you guys get to see it, though. This isn't our usual tour, because I have to be able to reach up here. Hold on. Oh, please. Please. You were able to do this before. There we go. Jump up here. Nice. Alright. The back part of this is right here. And we did light this up and we put Bowling Alley Arcade Cinema on the back of here. With just a regular light, and we did these little baby lights in the middle. This is the back side of the building. You don't really have access to this, so... There's that again. And then from this way. I have no way to get back up there, so we are going to jump. Sell our stuff. This is why I didn't want to mess with if it fused through the top or anything, because we have to do this kind of weird setup going on. But yeah, there's the front, the top, and the back. We saw the side for the receiving area, so you can see the sign again. Alright. Walk back over here. Kind of a different, better look at the front. With the tower. Move our bed here. Maybe to like right here. From the front up to the top. I'll turn the lights on for this, but there's like a pergola area. Here's another side view of this other entrance here. You have to give everything its own set of lights or it just freaks out. Oh, that's bright. There you go. There's the chop, guys. Absolutely affiliated. The block and the chop. Here is the outside area with the pergola lights on here. You walk in, you got a little area where they greet you and seat you. Pretty simple kitchen in here. I can't populate too much stuff because the game goes crazy. Seating on both sides there. Here's the outside. Longer tables for bigger parties here. Smaller seats. I'll show you from the other side. Hey, I am. Thank you for saying so. How are you? Oh, you need to buy Keep Driving. We were just talking about it, actually. You told me I needed to remind you, so I'm going to remind you. There's that side, and here's a little further back with the pergola here. And then I guess from this side you can see kind of what it looks like there. Dragon, hey, how's it going? Alright, we're going to shut off these lights. The chop is closed for the evening. There's that. I am going to shut off the outside lights because there's really no reason for them to be on for the rest of our tour here. With the little gang there. Oh, now you're kind of seeing like a preview here. So outside off. We'll do the inner hall. So this is going to be the bowling alley area, you guys. Here it is. Hopefully not all clippy and crazy looking if we can avoid it. There we go. Emerald Lanes, guys. A little closer so you guys can see the actual bowling lanes here. From this way so you guys can see the lockers. And I guess like this way in general. We got little TVs. These other things here are for looking at your score for the games here. There's that. A little closer look at how we built the little alley parts here. There's another look there. And then as you look up, we did do a light feature and we did connect those to this. We will, oh my god, it's already happening. We will probably have to shut those off. So there's that. There's the bowling alley, guys. While we're back there and on theme with the bowling thing, we'll turn on the back side here so you guys can see it. But there is an area for alert button. 3 days of last incident. Thank you, Pixie, for the idea to get the sign. This is the guy that controls this area, the Bolatron. This feeds the balls back and around into the machines again. Little back of house area here. Aesthetic-wise, we just kept it pretty much the same. We updated the lift with new piping and stuff, so it looks a little nicer. There's that. So you guys can see each section has its own little ball pickup here. And there's the other side as well. Bolatron. Receiving desk here. The guy that's taking receiving. We kind of looked at it from the front, but here's just a side view. We kept this pretty much the same as well. And from in there. The back side of all this is... well, that's connected to the arcade stuff, so I'll wait. But this is the bottom section. Shut this off. Alright, we'll do the interior hall, which will have the bathrooms and everything else on it. Arcade will be last. We'll show you guys in here. This is the ticket area. We had a sign for a cinema, Nemo's Bar Arcade in there to go up, because that's all upstairs. We have a shoe rental here and a ball rental spot. From this way, you can see it like this. A little closer on that. The hall from this way. Admission for the bowling and arcade area there. With little seats going on. And then when you enter, you see it like this. And we have movie posters down here. DJ Salsa, thank you for the idea of illuminating the movie posters. If you're in chat, thank you again. There's the illuminated. We got some movie posters going on. With some seats. Planter in the middle as well. Men's room. Pretty simple here. Nothing too crazy. And ladies' side. Got a little seat section, baby changing tables, big mirrors, same toilet, same setup in here. All right. I'm trying to think what else. We'll check out the other thing when we get up there. I thought Oh, no, this is on a separate switch. Okay, so real quick, so you guys can see the tower. This goes up to the second floor, third floor. You guys can kind of see it from here. Looking up. We got rid of a lot of stuff and added things. Here's a lounge area, which is attached to the bar. More of the orbs for the artistic part of it here. And an additional seating area up here where you can just chill and look at the city while you're drinking a nice drink, right? And just so you guys can see it from the outside what it looks like, and then we're going to shut the tower off here. From both sides, you can kind of see the orbs and stuff lit up in there. I'd have to get on the roof of the other one, but when you're further away, it kind of looks like you can see the balls on like different levels, but they don't look like they're connected. So I thought that looked really cool. We'll shut these off real quick. Interior lobby in the tower, done. All right. Upstairs. I know it's not as cinematic as it could be, but... where did I put... Oh, yeah, the boss's office. Which you guys will also see, too. All right. We did add these lights to it. So with all these on is probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. Here's the lounge again. Nemo's bar is right here. From that entrance, you can see it walking up. Extra seat out here. Here's the bar itself. We decided to give it like an orangey theme in here because I felt like it still went with what we're going with. Also, it matches a little crab sign. From this way, we have more seats and stuff. We have everything up here too. There's that. The bar band section, you can have your drink in here, play arcade games, or listen to the band. The Shamrocks. Oh, yes. Play some billiard table action if you want to do that. There's the arcade section looping around. Got some air hockey tables here. The rest of the arcade on this side with some seats. And this is connected to this, is still in the back, but here is the, there's that downstairs area we just were. Here's the employee break room. Fairly simple, just like the other kitchen, nothing too crazy. Fridge, all that's there, TV. The other part of receiving, we got some trash cans, pallets, and the rest of this to take stuff up to the movie area, which is pretty straightforward up here. None of that's really changed. Alright, and then last section for up here is the boss's spot. His office is in here. The safe is in here, so we made some like extra security precautions. Here's his spot here. With a little plant wall. Seating when you come in and talk to the boss. And then when you see his stuff from over here, there's that. The safe is behind the crock. And there's a little closer look at the plant wall for anyone that wants to build this later. We pretty much brought it out twice and made a shell for it. And you have to pick plants thin enough to not go through the glass. And then you can put the glass wall thing in here to do this, if anyone wants to know. Another look at that one again, from this way. There we go. And last but not least, the cinema. Let's head upstairs. And this will be the end of the tour. And the end of this build. Apparently I left these all on. Or I guess the light switch isn't working. Maybe it got connected to something else. I don't know why it's doing that, but here's the movie theater, you guys. The cinema is connected to the tower. I probably should have just kept that on, but that's okay. That's supposed to be lit up. It takes you into here. You buy your tickets right here. You got a concession stand. You got ice cream and other stuff you could take into your theater. The popcorn. Set up here. Pixie, thank you again for giving me the idea to cover these with the Funko block. That was exactly what we needed. And then theater, both theaters are the exact same. We did movie posters up here too, like we did downstairs. So you guys could see that there. And the theater is, of course, you enter in. It's a little on the brighter side because the light's on the other side, but here it is. Tiered movie seating. Little lights to step up onto. Look at it from this way. From this way. Back to this so you have your exit. Split wall there. And again, same thing for this one. Like literally the exact same. The pony wall might be slightly different because I didn't remember how I built that, but same build out, same everything. All right. Let me check out what photos were the in photos of this, and I I might only light up the sections that it'll get the photos of for our final thing here. While I'm looking at that, guys, 13 likes for the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Reality, for re-upping your membership. And I will double check if we got any subscribers. But any last words before we call it, you guys? I will be back tomorrow, and we're just going to start a whole new build. I think we have 2 more left, which is kind of crazy. Oh no, resume game. I do need to be in here. So what photos? So obviously the front. So let's turn on the front lights. And maybe the chop. Thank you, Pixie. Oh my god, almost everything will be turned on. So let's do this. Let's do outside. And let's do the Emerald Lanes. Unfortunately, I don't think we can keep everything on. This is the theater here. No, this is the arcade. This is the theater. It's probably not going to show the theater very good, so let's just assume we need... I don't know what this is attached to. It's acting as if all these lights aren't attached to anything. Did I not attach these? I don't understand why it's acting as if we didn't do these. Maybe when I exited out of it, it was just there we go. Okay. As sad as it makes me, we're going to keep the theater turned off. We will sleep. And let's at least turn on the interior lights for our other stuff. Actually, it's almost dawn, or I guess, yeah, dawn. Let's turn this on. And pray this doesn't break everything. Oh my god. Okay, outside is on. Yes. It's already tweaking out. Let's do inner hall. And I guess we just see how the pictures turn out. I don't want it to mess up everything. You know, let's sleep. I know it'd be cool to have the lights all turned on for this, but it's not even going to show this, I don't think. So let's actually go midday. And hopefully it shows everything nicely, even though it kind of looks like it's already messing stuff up. Oh man, let's see who wants this house. All I know is I want the Emerald Lane part to be on, because I'm pretty proud of that. Sell the house. Okay, so we originally purchased this house for 1.3. Sold items 236,000 worth. Reno cost was 689. It's actually cheaper than I was expecting it to be. We're at 1.7 as our negative here. Oh, okay, we missed messes somewhere. But you know what? Screw you, Mr. Bilo. Oh, because we don't have a shower or tub? Yeah. Well, Marcus Offerman, he's obviously a business tycoon. He's totally the guy that would buy this. He's buying it for 3.1, which is exactly what I need. So Mark Offerman, and that'll give us a 1.4 plus. I mean, we didn't really... I swear, every time we do these, I feel like we don't really make much from them, but that's okay. Thank you, Marcus, or I'm sorry, Mr. Offerman. I guess it's better to see it in the daytime right now. Dang. Oh yes, we did it. Oh, maybe it'll show it nicely back here. It showed it good. Alright, I'm not mad. Arcade setup is perfect. The theater. Oh, it showed a theater, guys. Nice. Not expecting it to actually show one. We maybe could have turned the theater on, but that's okay. We'll save those photos for later. Let me double check this. Yeah, guys, I think we got 1 subscriber, so thank you to whoever subscribed. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, members, also. I will be on tonight for my time at Sandrock if you guys want to hang out with me for Sandrock. We will start a new build tomorrow. Let me actually check on the game. What would we be doing tomorrow? If anyone wants a preview here. So we have the Victorian Mansion left and the Double Trouble. So actually, we could just work on our dream house with the Victorian Mansion tomorrow. Because this will be the house that we move into, and we're going to sell our Peaky Residence house. And then after that, Double Trouble's the last one, and we will have to pray that the DLC is out by then, so we have more houses to flip and stuff to do. There we go. That's profit over your total cost, so you made 1.4. Not bad. Yeah, that's true. You too, DJ. You have a nice one. Also, it was good seeing you, Donnie, and Worst, and I Am, and Spartan, Pixie, Miss Knee, Reality, DJ, DJ Salsa. I got Spartan. Shroud, you have a good one, Shroud. Yep, Donnie up top. Pixie, yep, DJ, I got that. Other DJ I got. Oh, Sir Egbert, if you're chilling in chat, you have a good day also. Ilse, you have a good one also. Wade, you have a good one. I'll probably be seeing you tonight. Yeah, I think that's everybody, guys. You too, everybody. Thank you so much. See you tonight, or I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Same time as always. Bye for now.